Hey guys, this is old Jeff, your fun-loving, lighthearted Oklahoma urban legend hunter. As always, stay with me a while. It's always going to be a good one. Hang on a sec, I'll be right back. Hey guys, this is old Jeff. Um, Sorry I can really do any the Oklahoma urban legend hunter, of course. Sorry I really didn't. Uh, I got sidetracked on a lot of things around Halloween, so I did have a slideshow which crashed. It was it was just a little fun thing, and I'll retry it to promote like on a just a late, kind of fun Halloween thing of my top five mysterious Oklahoma favorite Oklahoma urban legends. They're my favorite. They may not be the most popular, but they're my favorite, and that's what I'm going to put out there. But also, like I said, I'm going to do on some different journeys as far as just try different things as up and coming New Year, getting ready. We're in the fall season, but of course this is a hard time. I mean, a tough time, I really believe, even for our nation. It's just a lot. I see a lot of fear, like I said before in another video, of a lot of people don't know what's going to happen, the unknown. People are always afraid of that. And it was especially with the upcoming elections, right? So, the things that people don't want to touch on, I'm going to touch on, and that's me. And whoever you're for, vote. That's your freedom. It's right. That's America. That's what keeps us this way. And I just stay with that. I'm just saying. So go for it. Have fun, and it's your privilege, to do that. That's what all these people fought for and died for, and had an idea of that. So, but basically, I'm going to do some new videos, and I'm going to also spend a lot of time cleaning up my channel. When I first started out trying to do YouTube, it was like, what do I really want to do? I'm just having fun. I do love fun. I'm a lighthearted type person. People sound positive, even at my workplace. I started there at the paint factory about 2002, and I quit during that. Went to the steel mill for a while, about 3 or 4 years, and came back. They called me back. But in that period that when I worked at that place in 2002, that was a place that gave people nicknames. Always somebody. There were people. If you earned a nickname, there were people. There, a friend of mine up there named Princess. He wore shiny earrings in both ears, and Boo Boo. Of course, he made a lot of boo boos, I guess. And mine was Sunshine. And people said, "Why do they call you Sunshine?" And I was like, "I really don't know." And the guy that gave it to me, it stuck. At the time period when they did it, I believe, he said it's never a cloudy day. Of course, I have hard days, but pretty upbeat. And I think that movie was out at the same time too. My hair was a lot longer, it's down on my shoulders. In 2002, I'll show some pictures. I'll post pictures eventually of my hair down my back, but it's no longer. I enjoy short hair, and I enjoy long hair. But that's what brought it on. I think the Sunshine thing, and I am positive, but I give credit to that for other things. I'm a born again believer, spirit filled Christian, and I believe I've always been happy, but up and down that's like a roller coaster, they always say, and I believe that's true. But joy is something that endures and gets you through everything. I've been through a lot of hard things, and I'm sure you all have too. But this is not what I'm here to talk about today. Is this movie? Going this past, I always loved doing the Oklahoma urban legends, and I'm going to redo a lot of them. So that's one of the things on my points, is to go back and clean up my channel and get rid of a lot of those, and redo a lot of good, that could be really good urban legends. Redo them, clean them up. I was just having fun while I was laid off. I was laid off when I got laid off the steel mill. I think that was 2008, for a year almost, basically, and going to school. I had went to school through there. I went through broadcasting and welding, which that's not for me. Thought I'd like it, but anyway, those are things done, right? You try new things, and I wanted to try. I did things I wanted to do, and uh, yeah. So I'll be changing up my channel, probably deleting a lot of old ones, redoing them. So thank you for watching those terrible videos on my Oklahoma Urban Legends, which I went to broadcasting school, so I learned how to edit. And in that being the case, I was just lazy and slothful. Just wanted to just throw things out there and have fun. But I want to clean them up, make them a little easier to watch, maybe, for as good as I can do it. I'm not the failure, but this failure thing it's a progress, right? You're learning, and not to be afraid of failure. That's what I want to talk about today. You hear the old Moldy quote: "Failure is the stepping stone to success." I don't know who quoted that. It may have came from a long time ago. Might have been a Middle Eastern quote. Who knows? And but I have heard all my life growing up through all these motivational speakers, positive seminar speakers. You go to. I've read a ton. Trust me, I'm a bookworm. I have read tons of books on this stuff, and I'm not getting paid for this. Whoever I've read, from Zig Ziglar to Robert Kiyosaki to Tony Robbins, all these guys, and that's wonderful. I'm more power to them. But fear of failure, that's what I've noticed, because I've dealt with a lot of fears. I mean, I don't know who hasn't, and I basically, even seemed like I was raised in a household of fears. We were raised way out, we're from, I'm not total, was raised out in Rogers, Arkansas, and was raised, my mother was, my dad, as I learned, were Scottish, and my mother was Cherokee. I knew we were Indian because I look at my grandparents, and my grandmother, and she was this pretty copper-skinned woman. She was half Cherokee, and her father was full blood. Of course, when they came down from Georgia, I read a lot of the stuff. She's told me a lot of oral stories that Native Americans do, a lot of scary ones. I'll reveal that ties into the urban legends. But he also was a medicine man for a while before he got saved and filled with the Holy Ghost. That was the story she told me. That's enough. It's for another time. But she basically, so there was failure there, and there was fear of failure, and that's what affects most of us: fear of failure. Even this, like I said, the fear we see now coming up. A lot of things happening, the unknown. We all are afraid of that. It all ties into, like I said, the urban legends. But 90%, that's what I've always heard of. You fail, or we fail, because of all business, small business, any kind of business, is fear of failure. And boy, ain't that the truth? Sometimes you're so afraid to do or not try something that, you don't even do it. Martin Luther King always said he had a dream, and all through for me, and people talk about dreams and visions, and I believe in them. But the difference, I've always heard that the difference between a dream and a vision is, I heard a guy say one time, the difference between a dream, I can't remember who it was, or I'd say his name. The difference between a dream and a vision is, a dream is not fulfilled in your lifetime or our lifetime. But a vision you get to see, and you get to be a part of it. So it's a fulfilling. So on your journey, I'm going to be doing this for the Oklahoma Urban Legends stuff. I was going to say, that's why I'm not afraid to try new things. I'm going to try it again. I'm older, getting older. When I first started in 2009, I was just, like I said, really having fun. On a time when you could be pretty downhearted, pretty depressed if you didn't have a job. And I encourage you, it's just this period, you may just be going through that, but stay positive. If you are a Bible believer, stay in the Word, because it'll come to pass. It always will come to pass, and that time will pass. And even it says there's a time for everything, a season for everything, correct? That's what it says, if you read the Word. I mean, if you're reading the Bible, I do, and stay with it. So get ready for the things I'm coming to do on the Oklahoma Urban Legend channel. Old Jeff, the Oklahoma, I'm going to bring in a lot of different things. I want to do the difference, what I saw with paranormal, supernatural. We'll be doing those. I may do some things from our church. They're wanting me to do some stuff on the Sundays, so I may start another thing to bring into this called Supernatural Sunday. But just remember, Zig Ziglar said, failure is an event, not a person. So it just happens sometimes. Videos is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change up a lot of. That's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do a thing on my weight. Oh man, I just already started this video. It's not people are so big on weight loss and dieting, but I did a thing in the 1990s. Where it's head hunger versus stomach hunger. That was the program, and I don't know if my mom still got it, but the ideas of that were really good, and I believe that's it. It's losing in inches. I don't know about necessarily weight. You do lose weight, and let me think. That's what I'm going to do, and I'll call it something. I'll call it the old Jeff weight loss head hunger versus stomach hunger. And I'm not my diet is not the greatest. Like I said, I've been slothful in a lot of things, and let's not taking care of it. So I'm going to try to do that again. I'm 265. I did a video at work the other day, and I'm going to tie those videos together of that. And wow, I'm 265 in 19. Wait, no, in was it 2005? I was at 195. Now I'm 265. That carrying all that weight, and I'll do that for that video as I progress on that one. But stay with me on those things on a while, because I'm going to do like a 30-day or 40-day just my head hunger versus stomach, and just see where it gets me. You know, if I fail, whoop-de do. You know what I'm saying? I tried, and so stay with me for a while. I still love the Bigfoot stuff. I still appreciate. I don't love it. I have so much fun with that stuff. On the cryptid stuff, on the unknown, hidden and unknown animals, and the supernatural. You know, I was looking that up between the supernatural and the paranormal in the last video, and you know what I've really come to my own opinion is when it's a paranormal happening, it's a tragic event happened or something we don't even think about or traumatic has created the above normal. But a supernatural is positive and kind of uplifting, and a miraculous and an awestruck thing. That's the difference on that. But back again on the failure thing, fear of failure, or the failure is a stepping stone to success. That old moldy quote. I'm going to work on this video for that being that. So I hope, like in some way, I want to encourage you to, if I can encourage you today, to whatever you're going through. Yes, it might seem it could be the most horrible thing. I don't know. I don't know your pain. I don't know what you're going through. But I want to encourage you. I want this to be a note of encouragement as I go forward. And that I think that they gave this quote to Robert the Bruce, saying when he was at a time of despair, he's losing a battle. Robert the Bruce being the King of Scotland. I like that stuff, so that's what I know. He was at his low point, discouraged, losing the war, didn't know what to do, and watched a spider going back and forth on a cave web on a strand, trying to create a web. Tried 8 times or better, and that gave him hope, and they won this war battle, I believe. But in there he got that saying, "If at first you don't succeed, try again." Right? That's a good saying. So stick with it, stay the course, and if you're going through something, for me, for the believers out there, what I say to you, having a hard time, pray. If you're having a good time, pray. And all these things, pray. Praying is not just a monologue, but it's a dialogue between you and the Almighty. And if you're a believer, He does still speak today. So stay with me for a while, guys. It's always going to be a good one. I'm going to put this video together a little bit and work on it. And what I'm going to try to do on the up and coming thing on it will always be Fridays. I'll try to piece that together on the Fridays on the weight thing. So thank you for watching again. Thank you for putting up with my really shaky, terrible videos when I was just having fun. Now I'm going to try to make them a little cleaner for you to watch. Try to use those broadcasting skills and with the tools I have right now, which is not much, and go from there. Have a great Friday. As always, stay with me for a while, guys. It's always going to be a good one. Okay? Bye-bye.